So I guess. Oh yeah. All right. I'm sorry. So yeah. All right. You now entered the realm of sex gumbo, so you got the opportunity to add to the pot. And this next, you one of my first interviews, 2013, for this topic. So like, you definitely got me in the prime
I
position.
feel special. Thank you.
You are, man.
For the opportunity.
That's wild. But and this next topic is virginity. Yeah, man, we gonna ask you a couple questions. Ask you a couple questions. Yeah, man. So I mean, I don't want to assume anything, but are you a virgin? No, not a virgin.
Nah.
That's what's up. I mean, and that's So, but like, do you like? So, I mean, I guess what age like did you lose your virginity?
13.
13.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, could you
First shit.
So what? I mean, like, tell us like how like you was 13. Like how did it go down? Like what made
Well, basically, to make a long story short, because that part of my life is way over. Like, so basically 13, I had a best friend or whatever. We did this little dumb shit where we wanted to decide to lose our virginities at the same time. Being young, you know what I mean, thinking you doing the right shit, you know what I mean? So, basically it was on that type tip, you know what I mean? Was I really ready? Probably not, you know what I mean? Because, look at me now, like, you see I'm studied all out because I don't like men, you know what I'm saying? So, it just was something young that I decided to do, and if I could go back and change it, I would, definitely, so.
yeah. Like why do you think you would change it? Like what would you change about it?
I honestly just feel like, that's something, like it's precious, like, you know what I mean? And, I'm not even with men now, so it's like, a part of me is, a dude took that, you know what I mean? He with that, and, you know what I mean? It was like I felt empty because the whole reason why I did it in the beginning was not even for the right purpose. So
Right.
as far as enjoying it and you know what I mean, all of that extra shit wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing to me. It was what he wanted and then that's it. Like so, I'm just happy that all that shit over. Feel me?
Right. I feel you, I mean. So like did you have protected sex during that time? Was that even a concept?
Yeah, it was protected. Like, when I first did it, you know what I mean, he definitely used a condom or whatever the case might be, and we only had sex one time, so that was just that, and from that I just see being older, like that's really what it was about, and you know what I mean, it just make me feel some type of way about it still to this day, but I put that shit in the past, you know what I mean, because it is what it was.
So have you had sex with I guess a male since then from that point?
No, not no time. Like the last time I probably was like 16.
Okay. And now it was and I think the first time did it affect the rest of the times more? You think so?
Honestly, I just don't get no pleasure out of it at all. Well, I didn't. I'm saying don't. You know what I mean? That's kind of current. So I didn't like ever get pleasure out of it. Never like had an orgasm. Never did none of that. And men just can't turn me on at all. So
Right.
as far as all of that,
All right. So I mean, are we talking about virginity? So what about your virginity to a female? Like when did that occur?
16. I did, I strapped up on her, whatever the case might be, the little toys that, the lesbian kind of community use or whatever. It was fun. The first time I actually experimented with a girl was when I was like 12, I think. I had oral sex and shit. I actually gave oral sex and I enjoyed it and shit. The first time I actually received it from a female, I was probably like 14 and shit. So from like 12 on, I just been rocking out, you know what I mean, and enjoying it and doing my thing.
That's what's up, yeah, I mean, as long as you enjoy it, I mean, that's what's up. So, I guess, how do you think society perceives virgins? You know what I mean, like the whole concept of virginity.
You said society.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't even I would doubt that there's any more virgins out here, for real, for real. Like, at the end of the day, you know, probably the youngins, you know what I mean, that's still up under their mom wing. But, you know, I just really don't even know what to say about that. I just feel like, you know, it's kind of like loose as far as like the youngins out here and just virginity period. I don't think it's not taken as serious as it should be no more. You know what I mean? The way I feel about losing my virginity, you know, I see females nowadays and it don't really seem like they really, you know, they don't care. You know, sex is sex, whatever. They giving it up is alright, whatever, you know what I mean? If I could get mine back, I would. So, you know, it mean a lot to me, you know, it meant a lot. You know?
So like, what do you think contributes to that? Like you think it's like more music, radio, is peer influence, or you know?
Yeah, I think it's all of that. I think it's all, you know, it's all a combination. Everything is in the same category. It start with, you know, the older generation trying to, you know, school us. You know what I mean, to school people that's younger than us. So, you know what I mean, if they following somebody that's doing the same, you know, doing the opposite of what's, you know, necessary and what's positive, then, you know, of course you're gonna have more, you know, like not virgins out here, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to say that or whatever, but.
So do you think like does giving or receiving oral sex kind of losing your virginity?
To a female, I mean, I guess, you know. Yeah.
Okay. What about anal sex? Does that count as like losing your virginity? Alright, hard.
Yeah, I think any type of feel, touch, penetration is you lost your virginity in some kind of way. You know what I mean? More so for, you know, the sexual intercourse is, you know, the basic. You lost your virginity, but as far as anal, yeah, anything. I mean, you was touched. You gave up something. For the first time.
Right. So, you know, let you enjoy your breath. But the concept of born again virginity, I mean, how do you feel about that? And like, do you have anything to say? Like, can you define that topic, or do you think it's like a real thing?
Can you repeat that question?
All right, born again virginity.
Right.
Have you ever heard of that terminology?
No, but I'm just trying to make my own of it right now in my head, like you saying, like since I didn't have sex with a man for like since I was 16. You saying like that, like am I a virgin all over again? Like I don't know, like.
I mean, yeah, I was, and I wasn't even referring it to that, but that might be like a way. I mean, you know, I guess it's more like it's just this thing. I heard of the concept of a born again virgin, and I don't know. I was just, you know, is it a
any factual to it?
Yeah, anything factual to it.
Or do you believe anything?
Do you believe that anything factual to that?
A born again virgin?
No.
Is it possible?
No. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. It's done.
It's a wrap for that. Right. So, like, what do you think is the greatest influence on a person's decision? Like the greatest one, to have sex for the first time.
What's the greatest
influence on a person's decision? Like out of all of the factors, like, you know,
actually feeling wanted, I guess, you know, in that type of way would be like the greatest feeling of going into losing your virginity from a person that you can actually, you know, y'all have like, you know, feelings for each other and shit like that. You know, it's more so more emotion than, you know, just the concept of, you know, this dude sticking his dick in me type situation.
Right.
Sorry.
This is how it's really. I mean, so I guess if you could, like, you know, if you could lose your virginity again, like, would you rather lose to a virgin or a non-virgin? I guess, or would it not matter? Like, if you could do it again. I don't know, if you are with a girl, say, would you rather lose to a virgin or a non-virgin if you lose your virginity again?
To a girl?
Yeah. Like, would you want somebody that's experienced or not experienced?
Experience. Give me the experience, please. Thank you.
Like, yes, that's alright. I mean, my flow a little crazy. You know what I mean? So I guess, do you have any tips, like, you know, for seducing virgins or whatever like that? You know, do you have you ever took any girls' virginity? I mean, since you are, you know, a girl, like, I'm sure, have you ever like took any, you know, girls' virginities as far as that, like, you know? So like.
So like, I'm just.
I'll continue going on. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I took yeah, I took one female virginity, and it was alright. I just basically took my time with her and you know, made her feel as good as possible, basically. So you know, the first experience is the first experience, you know, that she gonna always remember and never forget. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me anyway. Like, once you dealt with me, it's a wrap. Like, I'm never going nowhere. It's like, no, let me stop. But yeah, that's basically I did what I had to do. You know, I just wanted to make her feel good, and it wasn't no pressure involved. Like, I didn't pressure her or nothing like that. Like, I just let everything flow naturally. I mean, if she wanted to do it, you know, she had options. Like, I think I guess that's why we enjoyed it more, because, you know what I'm saying, it was more just mutual type shit. You know what I mean? No relationship or nothing, just sex. You know what I mean? So I would just say, you know, for a dude or a female that's taking somebody's virginity, to just be patient, you know what I mean, and take your time and put them first, since it's their first time, you know what I mean, especially if you experience, you know what I'm saying.
That's dope.